Hey guys, I know I said it was going to be a conversation about whatever the topic was going to be about with guest hosts, and apparently they got a little bit. It was a Valentine's Day concert, and they were like drinking, and I just, didn't want them to show themselves in that light. Maybe I will. Maybe that's another channel. I don't know. But I'm mukbanging with you guys. I got some steak, some potatoes, some corn, and we're just going to talk and chat. I want to talk about Stephanie Mills and how I'm starting to see her a lot, like on my feed, and I'm panicking a little bit. The spirit is telling me don't panic, but I'm panicking a little bit because the same thing happened with Whitney Houston, the same thing happened with Nipsey Hussle, the same thing happened with Kobe. It's like, oh, you see him for like a month, like even if you never thought about them, they already been out, but then you see them and now they're popping up in your feed and all that. And it's like 3 to 6 months later, they die. And we all know that Stephanie Mills is unapologetically black. She has black awareness and black love. And I love her for that. I want to give you a little story time. Back in the 90s, I think it was 96 or 95, maybe not, I don't know, but the 90s. I called in the Power 99, Carter and Sanborn in the morning. We won tickets. It was to the play The Wiz. It featured not Tyler Perry. He was doing plays, but it was Tony Terry. Tony Terry, when I'm with you. I did a different melody, but Tony Terry, when I'm with you. He was the Tin Man, and Stephanie Mills was the Dorothy. And I can't, for whatever reason, forgive me, I forget the other names, but it was a situation. We won tickets, and when you won the tickets, you won a soul food restaurant thing. I don't know what the name of the soul food restaurant was in Philly, but it was a soul food restaurant, and we went there, and then after we ate, and we had it's called a meet and greet. This is the old fashioned meet and greets. And then we went to the actual show. So I say this to say, bringing it back to Stephanie Mills, and she's our queen. You know what I mean? And I hope if they try to do anything to Stephanie, I'm shutting it down. But I love Stephanie Mills. And I remember people saying like, oh, she was bougie and all that, but she wasn't. She was very welcoming. She was very warm. She had like a short haircut. It was gelled down. This was kind of like the style around when the finger waves was out. She had it short and it was gelled down. I don't know. Maybe she can comment about it, but she was in Philly. We was at like a soul food thing. I don't know the name. It wasn't the Whites in Philadelphia. It wasn't the Whites. It wasn't Ron's, the Jamaican joint, but I tried to do some research and I couldn't find it. However, we won a meet and greet with her, and we did that. And then we went to the play, and the play was amazing. Like I said, Tony Terry played the Tin Man. Stephanie Mills played, the girl, Diana Ross, if you will. And keep in mind, she sung the home joint, but she actually did the play. So I like that now I'm seeing her on interviews on different platforms, and she's talking about it. And I love Stephanie Mills because she's unapologetically black, and it's so good to hear the story. So I hope you guys check it out on I saw her on BET Soul, and I also saw her on like 2 or 3 other platforms. If you're a YouTuber, you'll find it. But she's popping up. She's on the feed. And all I'm saying is I hope that they don't do her how they did with Nipsey Hussle and Whitney Houston, Kobe Bryant, all them. Because it's like all of a sudden you see them on your feed, and it's like, the powers that be are secretly. And I think that me posting this is saying, hey, we watching you. If you do anything to our sister, Stephanie Mills, we're going to fucking kill you. Okay? I'm going to blow up everything. because I love her and I love what she's about. And when I won ticket. My mom, I was a kid, but my mom won tickets. I was a singer back then, and I was inspired. And look, ironically, oh, this is a good tidbit. Jasmine Sullivan, the singer Jasmine Sullivan, she was a little younger than me, because I was young too. I think she was like maybe 8 or 10. I think I was like 10 or 13. She was around the age, and they had her like, in the interlude part, and she sung a song like, fast forward, we didn't know who she was, but eventually she came out. But I just say this to say she always, and I heard things that she was related to Phyllis Hyman, and I'm also related to Phyllis Hyman because Camden, New Jersey, and Philadelphia is like right there together. But however, I just say this to say that's a history note. Jasmine Sullivan was present that day. She wasn't Jasmine Sullivan yet. I mean, she was her. But she had did the interlude, and she sang. It was like, how it was good to bring a kid out that could sing, and she had the pipes. She even had the pipes back then. She had like spiral curls, and she sung her heart out. But we won tickets for the Wiz, and Tony Terry was playing a Tin Man, and Stephanie Mills was Dorothy for the Wiz. And we got to eat with them. And I wish I could reference it, but it's an old school Philly soul food spot. I was so young. It was like on the Ave somewhere, and we went there and everything. I just remember it. And Stephanie Mills was always just a breath of fresh air, and she is still now. So I just want to celebrate her. I have a little fake mukbang. We have some steak and gravy with some corn and roasted potatoes. And we're just going to eat it and talk about it. And I just want to make sure that the spirit knows that we got Stephanie's back. And if anybody tries to do anything to her, they're dead ass and they assed out. What's up, dogs? Let's try some of this out. Okay. See, the butter is hitting me right there. Okay. Let's try a potato. I tried to do some roasted Jones. I didn't want to mash them. I was like being lazy. I just sliced them, put them in the oven, Okay. Some steak and gravy. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's like actual gravy on a homemade, like, with grease and flour and stuff like that. But it was like some cheap steaks or whatever. And I just did it, and let's see if they're tender. Let's see. Okay. Perfect. I gotta go get me some seconds. I'm gonna close this out, but I'm about to get me some seconds. I'm gonna get another slice, 2-3 slices of meat, some more potatoes, and definitely some more corn. So this corn is buttery like it's on a cob, okay? I'm mad I got this plastic fork. I'm gonna go with a metal one. I don't know why, but food seems to taste better. That's why I got a real plate, because we definitely had plastic plates and stuff, but I'm gonna definitely get me a metal fork. It tastes better. I don't know why. It might be just my mind, but that's what I'm thinking. One thing I love is I love for food to be flavorful, but not salty. Sometimes you ever go to that's what they call bar food. They think they hooking it up. And if you were sober, you be like, you ever eat some shit and it's good, and you have a little left over, and you warm it up the next evening, like, salty, because you were so drunk that the salt, I don't know what it is about salt and alcohol, but whatever. But this is perfectly seasoned. It's not salty, but it's flavorful, and it got that, that black girl, that little pump, You know what I'm saying? We're going to go back and get that. And I love gravy. I'm probably going to douse a little gravy on the potatoes. But I just wanted to celebrate Stephanie Mills and let the powers that be, the powers that want to be, know you cannot have Stephanie, baby. And I see you propping her up. And she's unapologetically black for reasons being because she can. She said what she said. Okay? She said, when I think of home, I think of a place. What she had said, and she got good teas too. Little stories and stuff with Mike and all that. I love her. And like I said, I actually met her. My mom won It was Power 99, Philadelphia. Okay, Power 99 FM, Carter and Sanborn in the morning. And we won the tickets and we got to go to like a sofa. I tried to do the research, but I couldn't find it. I called up a couple family members. They were saying the Whites. It wasn't the Whites. It was like a sit down type of thing. But furthermore, I remember meeting her. At the time, I was really young. I was on like my church choir and stuff. That's why I remember Jasmine Sullivan. She was younger than me, like 2 years younger than me at the time. And she did the interlude. And I just remember getting Tony Terry's number and they wanted us to go on tour and all this other stuff, blah, blah, blah. But I remember in the paper, they tried to make it like Stephanie was just a diva, and she really wasn't, because I was there. Like, I went to, because we was there, we was all eating. She was cool. I remember her hair and everything. She had her hair gelled down. This was back in the day when the finger waves was like in. She had like a short taper haircut, and she didn't have it waved, but it was just like slicked down or whatever. And I guess prepped up for whatever console. Now we know about these. Back then it was like a big deal. Whatever she needed to do, and she did an amazing performance. Everybody did an amazing performance. I still have the bill from that. I just got to dig it out. My mom buys property, so this is one of her little homes. That could be another story time and tell you about how she moved here. It was a pop-up, whatever. Like, I lost a lot of stuff. But anyway, I just wanted to say, because I gotta go get some more gravy. I gotta go get some more steak and some more potatoes and corn, and hopefully we can eat it together. But I'm trying to give content. I'm going to take this off because I'm hot. Look, no offense to the people who are cold and they don't have but I'm hot up in here. I gotta take some of this off. But I'll be back. Stay tuned. We love you, Stephanie Mills. Tony Terry as well. I can't remember who the playwright was, but whatever. We remember it. We're shouting out to the tri-state area, and we gotta give love to the Diamond District. Jersey in the house. I'll see you soon. You see this? It might not look like much, but whatever. Extra gravy, extra butter, extra love. And I'll see you guys soon. If you motherfuckers do anything to Stephanie Mills, I'm gonna kill you. Ciao.